Hello everyone, it's me Nini and welcome to Remote Philippines Job. And today I'll be chatting with Blaze. She is one of our amazing remote team members from the Philippines. And we wanted to give you what it really looks like exactly working with us behind the scene. But before we proceed to our testimonies, and Miss Blaze, can you first introduce yourself?
Hi, Miss Nini. I am Blaze, and hello to everyone. I am social media manager at the Remote Jobs PH. I am 26 years old, former call center agent. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah, Miss Blaze. But what do you prefer be called, Mrs.? Is it Blast, Grace, or combination of one?
It's Blaze
Ooh.
for me to be called in my first and second name.
Okay, so I'm just gonna call you Blaze. Okay, is it
Yes.
correct? Okay.
Yes.
So, Miss Blaze, before you apply in our company, what was your previous job? Like what you said, you're a former BPO. Can you elaborate it or explain it further?
Yes, as someone who I'm an undergraduate actually, I just tried to join or apply for a BPO before, and dun nag-start na parang nagkaroon ako ng interest when it comes to the BPO jobs, specifically VA. But that time, since syempre as an unemployed person, syempre kailangan mong mag-earn
Yeah.
ng month. So, yung that time, parang yun kasi yung available nun. So, yun na yung pinunta ko. Pero ang gusto ko talaga is maging VA. So, it was only, I think, 4 months. 4 months lang ako doon kasi parang when it comes to the schedule, nahirapan ako. And sobrang naging hectic din and nagsuffer din ako physically. So, kaya nung time na parang nagkaroon ng opportunity or mag-focus na maghanap.
A BPO.
Just last year when I was 26. Now I'm 27.
Yeah. So, nung nag-start ka ba, is it was out of curiosity or it's really your need?
Out of curiosity, but then because nung time kasi na yun, parang ano siya since kailangan din sa family. So, for me to help din, kaya ginawa, parang ginrub ko na rin siya. Pero ever since naman, parang kahit hindi pa naman ako naging nasa BPO or nasa call center, I'm into customer service na rin kasi. So, even if kahit wala ako sa customer service, parang nagjo-join na rin ako sa volunteerism, ganyan. Parang I'm into social work din talaga.
Like,
So kaya parang this time nung nagpamasok ako sa BP or call center, parang excited pa ako that time pero hindi kasi parang hindi ako na-inform or parang I'm not really prepared sa ganong
parang hindi
trabaho.
sure.
Exactly.
So, ngayon ba nag-aaral ka pa ba?
I stopped na third year college, and I am a psychology undergrad.
So, do you have plans on pursuing your study or
For now, since yun nga, we have financial difficulty din kasi when it comes to the family. So, ang priority ko talaga is to work muna. So, and when it comes to the studies naman, anything, or pwede naman siya gawin anytime. So, for now, focus muna ako to build or to help our family first.
always choose to prioritize your family first? Actually, yung education nandiyan lang naman yan eh. As long as you're dedicated, wala namang deadline or deadline. Kasi dito naman sa remote job, we don't need a lot of degree, we don't need a diploma, as long as you are eager to learn, diba? And you have an experience. Even though you don't have experience, as long as you are willing to take the risk and do that job,
Yes.
diba?
Exactly. Ayun nga din po yung parang isa din sa naging maganda for me. Kaya ako din tinuloy or parang in-explore yung remote jobs. Syempre sa internet, alam mo nung marami po ding parang you cannot trust the internet. Kaya po parang that time na syempre chine-check ko po ano po ba yung qualification and compare nga din po sa ibang VA companies or agencies. Parang iba po kasi is madami po ang requirement, kailangan po ng experience, hindi lang siya basta experience, minsan kailangan pa ng degree. Tapos when it comes to the technical side, minsan po parang kailangan pa ng kailangan ng mataas na specs para makapag-join. So parang nung dito, chinek ko, tapos parang wala namang masyadong specific. Pero as long as, yun nga nakita ko, as long as willing to learn, yun, sobrang laking factor siya for me. Kaya parang kahit madaming saying or parang hindi din ganon kaganda yung ibang feedbacks, parang I want to see it for myself.
You want to really experience it, right?
Yes.
So yeah, application or your application process, where did you find out? Is it on social media, onlinejobs.ph, or referral siya ng friend mo?
Social media, specifically TikTok. And usually kasi siyempre mas ma-focus compare sa ibang social media platforms, mas into TikTok ako. Tapos that time,
Yes.
parang sa ano lang, basta scroll lang, tapos parang bigla, ikaw po, nakita po kita, tapos parang, parang pinanood ko na siya lahat, actually, ng videos, ganyan, sa lahat ng testimonials. And I never thought na makakaharap, or ako naman po
Ikaw
yung
naman ngayon
malalagay.
yung i-interview.
Opo, yes. Tapos, yung siguro yung ano, parang syempre ako, nagta-try lang din. Syempre, I have different or a lot of applications din sa iba. Pero parang sa lahat nga po or parang pinasahan ko ng resume or nag-ask ko ng application. Ito po yung parang nakita ko na una pong nag-respond. Hindi ko po alam exactly ilang days, pero lang po siya like either 28 or 48 hours lang po.
Yeah.
Ganun po, 2 days.
We reply around 24 to 48 hours. Yeah.
Tapos ganun siya, parang naka-receive na agad ako ng parang invitation for an interview. Tapos, though nagkaroon lang talaga ako ng parang that time kasi, di ba nakapagpa-schedule na ako ng interview. Sobrang bilis lang, parang in the span of 1 week, ganyan, makakapagpa-schedule ka na. Tapos kapag nakapagpa-schedule ka na, syempre, pipiliin mo rin naman yung best time for you na available. Then, actually, I missed yung first kong schedule kasi nagkaroon ako ng parang technical issues din. So, hindi ako makapag-open ng mic or anything. Pero, yun nga, parang binigyan din naman ako ng chance to reschedule it. So, kaya nung time talaga na nag-schedule na ako reschedule ng interview, so parang ready ka na. And, yung pagdating naman sa interview, sobrang bilis lang. Like, parang, yun nga, kwentuhan lang. Parang i-introduce mo lang din talaga yung sarili mo. And, somehow, i-inform ka sa next mong mga gagawin.
So, nang-interview ka ba, hindi ka ba dalawang isip na baka scam siya? Kasi nga, di ba, matibay yung process and smooth lang. So, hindi ka ba nagdalawang isip na baka scam nga talaga siya? What make you think it was not?
Siguro po, before kasi parang kunwari, pag may mga scam is, for example, usually laging may involve na money. Parang from that time naman, kahit sobrang smooth, parang wala naman akong nilabas na earth pa lang din talaga. And even dun sa kung ano yung meron ako, parang kailangan ko lang, yun kasi habang nag-a-apply ako, kailangan ko lang i-maximize talaga yung lahat na meron ako. Kasi alam ko na wala pa akong pambili ng ganito, wala pa akong and kaya that time, kaya parang, parang dun pa lang sa interview na, nandito na ako, na-interview na ako. Kasi sa iba kasi kapag nagpunta ka ng or pag on-site yung work, syempre gagastos ka na, hindi mo pa alam kung tanggap ka na.
Magpipila ka pa, di ba?
Pipila ka. Mag-spend ka talaga ng time. Pero dito kasi, sa naging experience ko, ang interview process, since nga, hindi ka na umalis ng bahay, tas sobrang quick lang niya. Tapos yun, parang from there, malalaman or parang bibigyan ka ng idea or paano yung, na yung next, or pag na-add, kasi parang sa amin, nung ako yung sa experience ko, once daw na na-add ako sa ganitong part, ibig sabihin, tanggap na po ako nun. Parang right after interview, parang wala pa nga po atang ilang oras o isang oras, natanggap ko na po yung result ng interview. Yun nga po, parang compare din po before na I have this application, pero on-site po yun eh. Tapos parang, ang tagal, sobrang buong maghapon, parang hindi mo sure pa kung natanggap ka na. Tapos parang inabot ka na ng gabi, tapos parang wala man lang sinabi. Ganon. Kaya po this time, parang sobrang quick lang lahat. Parang noon sabi ko, hala, ano ba to? Kaya parang kahit nandun na ako sa point na nakapasa na nga. Siyempre, parang nakakatuwa.
Yeah,
Na parang nakakatuwa na parang, naka-receive ka na agad ng Kaya that time po, parang to be honest, kahit nakatanggap ako nung ganun, parang hindi pa rin po talaga ako nag-expect na, eto na agad to. Kasi parang ako po sa situation ko po, kailangan ko po talaga na ma-hire agad or makapag-start agad. Tapos siguro lang po, after po, yun nga po, after pong sabihin po sa akin na nakapasa ako sa interview, na-add na po ako dun sa main channel or for communication sa Slack po, yun. Tapos, ayun na, parang siguro mga ilang days lang po, meron na pong nagsabi or nag-ask po sa amin for a training calls. Parang, actually that time pa nga po, parang paalis na dapat ako. Tapos parang tumawag po sa akin, po sa akin si Miss Joyce na, sabi niya, pwede ka ba or are you available for a training call? So that, pag training call, you can start
Yeah.
tomorrow. Sabi ko, grabe, diretso-diretso. Agad-agad, hindi pa ako ready. Gano'n na parang, iba po compare po sa sa iba po kasi pag training, hindi pa naman po agad isasalang. Pero kapag, after po kasi nung edi nakapag-training call, so kinancel ko po talaga yung lakad ko, parang hindi na lang po ako umalis kasi ayun na eh. Tapos ayun na, parang nag-start na po, edi training calls, tapos inform, ni-review po namin yung mga SOPs na kailangan po namin gawin. Tapos, na the next day, para tatanungin ka lang kung ready ka na ba or kaya mo ba mag-work na tomorrow so that para mabigyan na po kami ng task list. So, ayun na po, doon na po nag-start and the rest is history.
So, di ba, parang talagang masasabi kasi you don't expect escalate like that, di ba? Kasi sabi mo nga, out of curiosity lang, nakita mo lang yung video ko sa TikTok, you just apply, then nakagulat ka after like 4 hours, you receive a application process, then you get an interview, and then after that, you get hired, and then pagka the next day, meron ka ng training, and after that, ayun, you just ganun, diba?
Yes.
So, you can really feel na parang na-overwhelmed ka sa nangyayari sa self mo. But it's because you're taking the risk, di ba? Kasi wala naman talagang mangyayari na ganyan. You won't be in that position if you don't take that risk. And can I ask, kailan ka ba nag-apply? And how months you've been here now in our company?
Oh, wala po akong months actually.
Weeks?
It's February 12.
Oh! So,
Yeah.
parang weeks.
Weeks pa
So,
lang.
maybe 1 month, like, next week na.
Mhm.
So, nung na-hire ka ba, an enjoyment, excitement, or parang natatakot ka ba to try? Kasi nga, di ba, sabi mo nga, after you get trained, then you're gonna start work after that. Natakot ka ba, or excited ka sa job mo?
Actually, during the training, parang in-inform ko din naman po, mismo yung nagtitrain po sa amin that time. Sabi ko po, di pa naman po talaga totally tapos yung training. Sabi ko po, excited na ako mag-start. Nakaka-excite din po. And syempre, nung first day, parang nandun yung excited. Pero nakaka-pressure po kasi syempre, parang asawa na, parang ayoko magkamali. Parang gusto ko maayos yung pa yung mga times po na parang feeling ko parang hindi pwede yung ganito kasi mataas po yung standard ko sa sarili ko and may pagka-perfectionist din. So, nung time na yun, parang nakaka-pressure kasi pinipressure ko po yung sarili ko. Pero with them, parang mararamdaman mo rin na it's okay na okay lang naman to. Tapos parang pag nagkaroon ako, parang naka-encounter ako ng issue, doon parang i-guide ka din naman nila. Tapos, basta siguro, isa din sa main factor is kailangan mo lang talaga mag-communicate. Yung nararamdaman mo, kung ano yung kung saan ka nahihirapan or kung may naguguluhan ka ba para mas mag-guide. Kasi for example, inassign kami sa isang coworker na parang pwede ka magtanong sa kanya. But I had an experience before na hindi siya available kasi may parang sobrang dami niya ding task at that time. Tapos parang sabi niya sa akin, nag-sorry siya kasi yun nga hindi niya ma-attend yung inquiries. Pero binagbigay siya ng other person na pwede kong makausap or for me para makatulong din sa akin. Which is sobrang na-appreciate ko din. Kasi ayun nga, as a newbie, parang nangangapa parang minsan hindi mo alam or may doubt ka na, baka tama ba to? Tama ba to sinend ko? Tama ba yung ganyan? Kaya nung first week ko, parang mas talagang pinapakita or parang mas nag-communicate ako para to make sure lang na tama yung ginagawa ko. Which is, yung mga coworkers naman is sobrang helpful din and accommodating.
You can really feel na the company environment, diba? Kasi all the team members are willing to help one another. Kasi sabi mo nga rin, diba, as a newbie ka, yun nga, takot ka magkamali, you yourself pressure, and you as a perfectionist. But my advice for you is that sometimes it's okay to be perfectionist. Pero minsan, sometimes we need to learn some mistakes to grow at the same time because meron naman room for improvement eh. At hindi naman, syempre, as a newbie, marami ka pang hindi alam. So, there are also the seniors here to guide you. And syempre, maisip din naman nila na, so you need to be guided. And it's really a good thing that you notice that in our company right now, lalo na you just get hired. And do you think that there is someone that could really help you with guiding you?
Yes, every time naman, for example, parang kahit naman nagamay ko na or parang nasanay na ako dun sa ginagawa kong task, meron pa rin talaga imi-make sure nila na yung work na ginagawa ko is parang nako-compensate din ng maayos. For example, you're working here for 8 hours, ito-check din talaga nila yung schedule mo or magsiset sila ng schedule mo na good for 8 hours. And which is yun din, parang add ko lang din, sobrang naging natuwa ako sa company is that when it comes to schedule, parang hindi ako na pressure when it comes to schedule kasi nabigyan ako ng chance na parang tinanong talaga kami parang what was the best time for you to work.
Yeah.
So pwede kang pwede mong isipin or pwede kang mag day shift kung gusto mo. It's parang if there are things na parang something emergency, just communicate lang din sa mga seniors or leaders or sa mga bosses natin para ma-help din nila tayo sa situation. Kasi before, since dahil nga sobrang naging mabilis yung process. So, nung time na nakapag-start na ako, meron talaga akong urgent na event that time na hindi ko na siya talaga ma-cancel since it was scheduled months ago na. Tapos parang nag-ask ako kay Miss Joyce na parang pwede po ba na, kasi usually nag-work po ako as diretso full-time na 8 hours. Pero that time, dahil nga may event, nag-ask ako sa kanya na baka pwede po yung task na matitira ko for this day would be on the evening or pagbalik ko na lang po. So which is na pumayag naman, na-approve naman siya. So kaya parang doon sa bagay na parang I'm working at the same time, nakikita ko na pwede pa rin siyang mabalance. Meron pa rin siyang work-life balance. Ganon. Tsaka, when it comes to day off, it depends. Parang pwede mo naman i-communicate kung kailan mo or parang mas better or yung pinakagusto mong day na makapag-day off. So, ayun, sobrang sa akin when it comes to schedule and with the workmate, sobrang nakakatuwa lang.
Yeah, really, di ba, handle your time well. The time management na even though na syempre we have some expected events or errands man lang, you just need to communicate with them kasi din naman nila as long as it is valid. And at the same time, you can do your task afterwards. And can I ask what was usually your task or your role right now?
My role right now is a social media management.
So what kind of tools do you usually use in everyday?
Tools that we have right now, I'm not so familiar with the tools, but when it comes to it, usually when it comes to that time, it's HubSpot, and we also have Rushdeck. Yeah. Yes,
So-
those are the things.
Now that you're working as a SMM, do you find your work draining or do you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it. And even before, since I think back when, I think it's on pandemic, I started to explore what is social media management. And right now, what I have or what are the tasks that I have right now, I think it's somehow on the basic side of the social media management. Parang ini-expect ko po kasi parang complex.
Okay.
Yung sobrang complex the way I check on it or the way I imagine it. Kasi yun po yung parang knowledge na meron ako. Pero right now, since syempre as a newbie, parang nag-start din po talaga kami na parang simple task, ganyan. Para hindi din po ma-overwhelm. Tapos, which is actually, during the training, parang SMM parang sinasabi na ito yung parang makikita, yung training. So, parang part din siya ng training namin, yung task ni SMM. Tapos, since we are also informed na hindi lang naman kasi SMM yung meron sa company, sobrang daming opportunities sa loob na parang pwede ngayon SMM ka, tapos sa susunod, iba na yung task mo. Tapos pwede rin magkaroon ng raise when it comes to nakita nila or parang kaya mo, kaya mo na yung ganong tasks. Or hindi naman din parang parang madamot sa promotion, ganyan, as long as nakikita nila yung skills. Kasi sabi po din sa amin is, parang ayaw din naman po na masayang yung skills na meron kami. And someday, malay natin, sa next na is hindi ka na SMM, meron ka ng ibang task or higher task. So, yun lang. Right now, parang syempre, so kahit na sobrang halaga din kasi sa akin na asan yun nga, parang kapag nagsisimula, hindi talaga na-overwhelm. Kasi yun po yung parang naging parang trauma ata sa last work ko. Kasi parang feeling ko newbie, pero parang yung task is grabe naman. Hindi overloaded. Kaya hindi rin po, kaya dumating po talaga sa point na na-burn out. Pero this time po, kaya po yung task na, or yun nga po yung task na meron ako ngayon, parang enjoy ko po siya. Tapos, meron din po kasi talaga akong mindset na kung ano po yung binibigay sa akin. Anything, it's maliit man o malaki, it's opportunity for me to learn. And ayun po, syempre, as someone na nagsistart lang din po talaga sa VA, sobrang halaga din po sa akin to have an experience in a different field. So, ayun po.
It's also good now that you explore a new setup kasi now SNM ka, then you're gonna do some other tasks and you can really gain some other experience. And as a newbie, parang new achievement sa sayo eh. Kasi you didn't expect na after this task, you can do this pala na hindi mo in-expect na kaya mo pala, di ba? So, what do you think also is, aside from that, is the advantage?
So for remote work, bukod dun sa parang mas madami kang matunan. Siguro isa sa mga naiisip ko pa, since it's a remote work, tapos yung mga ka-workmate mo is on a different places din or different country. So parang nagkakaroon ka ng connection in a different parts of the world. Parang sobrang nakakatuwa lang din na minsan baka nga hindi ko alam na meron pala akong kapitbahay na katrabaho. Ganyan. Parang may mga, tapos parang nakakatuwa lang din kasi yun nga, lumalawak, hindi lang yung skills yung lumalawak, even yung connections mo is lumalawak.
Yeah, actually, it was good, no? Kasi sa malay mo, would na baka month or maybe next year, di ba? Since you build some connections. And, it's really also important to have a broad connections kasi malay mo, baka sa susunod, travel, then hindi mo alam kung paano pupunta dito, di ba? So,
Yes.
tapos taga dyan lang pala siya, so she will, di ba? And, it's really important also to make some friends. Kasi it will also, one of the factor that can make you grow in the company. Kasi kapag ikaw lang naman isa, syempre, mababagot ka rin minsan, tapos parang burnout lang kasi all you do is just work. So it's really important that you try to mingle with other team members. Kasi diba, it's how you create not just the one, but also you learn things from other people. Diba? So now, do you think that working here can make you grow professionally? And what do you think are the skills that you have right now that you don't have a month ago?
For me, as someone na yun nga, newbie, so parang ako welcome naman ako sa any kinds or any learnings. So far, isa sa parang nag-improve or napansin ko na nag-improve sa akin this time is the time management. Kasi before, sobrang nagsistruggle po talaga ako when it comes to time management. Pero this time, since as a social media manager, hindi lang naman po kasi isa yung account na parang i-handle mo. You have to meet goals, you have to meet tasks and everything na parang dati sa akin, ang tagal kong gawin yung isang bagay. Pero kahit po nung nag-start po ko dito, parang syempre, damayan mo pa na perfectionist. Kasi parang ganun, mas nag-ano po ko dun sa mabilis, naging mag-work and not sacrificing the quality pa rin. So, parang ganun po. Yun po yung isa sa main thing talaga na na-improve sa akin this time. And professionally, yes, sobrang important ng time management kasi parang kapag hindi mo siya kayang ayusin or kapag hinahayaan mo lang na parang, ay, eto lang yung work, so parang next time na lang. Yung iba parang nagkakaroon ng procrastination. Pero this time, parang, kung lalo na kung ako kasi parang nasanay ako na sa kung pagagising, ganito lang. Walang structure kasi. Pero simula po nang nag-start ako parang pagka gising ko, eto na yung listahan ko. Yes, I have may routine na, tapos parang may goals na since may checklist din po akong ginawa or binigay din po sa aking checklist, which nandun din yung task list ko. So, every time na parang nagra-run yung or lumilipas yung araw, tapos nakikita mo na nakakaroon ng check,
Check.
check, check. Tapos parang lalo kapag napuno mo po lahat ng check, parang ang fulfilling sa pakiramdam kasi yun nga po, parang ang tagal ko din kasing natenga.
Mhm.
So, parang kahit simpleng task na ma-accomplish mo that day, sobrang laking bagay na siya.
Yeah. And you, di ba, you will feel motivated, di ba, to work again. Kasi nga wala ka ng workout, another day, another task. Parang ano naman siya, kaya mo naman siya. It's bearable. And it's doable at the same time. So, hindi siya
Yes.
mabigat for you. And it's not training, di ba?
So, mga task na parang good for 15 minutes lang. So, parang kung kaya mo siyang shorter, edi good. Pero may mga sobrang simpleng task lang na parang, syempre kahit sobrang liit lang siya. Pero pag nakikita mo na checkan mo yun, kahit 15 minutes, sobrang nakakatuwa na siya sa
Yeah. It's
pakiramdam.
really
Ganun.
fulfilling, to do a task, to actually check them after a day, na parang nawawalan ka na ng pagod, motivated to do it the next day. At syempre, still have more time for yourself, di ba? So, do
Yes.
you have another job, other hobbies after that? You do your tasks?
Yes, there are times since we have also our day offs. So during the work days, I really lock in to work. But when I have my day offs, I sinasabi ko talaga sa sarili ko na pag day off, akin lang to.
Yes.
Parang wala masyadong walang manggugulo. Parang kung naka-lock in ako for ilang days or 6 days or 5 days sa work, pero this day, pag day off ko, meet sa akin na yun. Parang, yun na din yung parang reward ko sa sarili ko after ilang days na nagtatrabaho.
Diba? Parang work-life balance. Kasi hindi naman masyadong mabigat yung work.
Yes. Kasi ayun nga, sobrang din. Kasi before, sa call center, shifting, may times na ganito yung oras mo, night shift ka, tapos the next or few weeks or next month, iba na naman. Sobrang nakakaano siya, drain. Tapos, hindi mo, parang even yung pagtulog mo, yung sleeping pattern mo, sobrang gulong-gulo na. Tapos, syempre, even sa pagkain, ganun din. Na parang dumating sa point before na parang, mas gusto ko na lang matulog kaysa sa kumain. Ganon. Tapos, kaya this time, since yun nga, sa schedule here, the company, you can communicate what are the best times for you to work. So, pag yun, meron ka ng work na, or meron ka ng schedule for that, magkakaroon ka na rin ng routine, or parang magkakaroon ng structure yung every day-to-day life mo. So, hindi masisira kapag yung gising mo, ganitong oras, hindi siya mababago-bago. Unless, ikaw mismo yung gagawa or ikaw mismo mag-request na when it comes to the changes of your schedule. At the same time, yun na okay na yung routine, may good habits na din. So, yeah.
It's really important to choose a work that motivates you rather than drains you. Kasi minsan, parang, yung thought kasi, ay, parang gusto ko maghanap ng trabaho. Tapos kung parang, yan lang ang available, then you're gonna try it. Pero at the same time, magsasuffer ka rin. But it is really important to choose some job na hindi siya draining and somehow beneficial to you. Just like here, the Remote Philippines job. We want to give you a job that it's not that so heavy, it's not so training, but it could be also can help you not just to boost your skills, but at the same time you have some free time also, you have some free will to do. Kasi hindi, sabi nga, diba, hindi siya masyadong mabigat. Malay mo, pagka after your class or after your job, you can also do some other errands that you want to do. Pwede ka mag-travel, diba? And you can really save, diba? There are a lot of benefits, less commute, less traffic. You can also save some time and, spend some time with your family. And that's why I also try to tell other people na when you talk about remote job, it's not all about the laptop ka lang all day. No. Actually, there are a lot of benefits when you do a remote work. Hindi lang siya screen time. Like me, I also do the work in the morning. And kapag natatapos ko siya, it's really fulfilling. But I can also do some gigs or events that I have. I can do some sideline as long as I can finish the task. It really depends on the person and how she can manage a work-life balance. And I really love how you give your feedbacks in our company. At the same time, your experience here in our company, in your previous job, parang nahirapan ka on your time. And now you can manage it well. And you became more productive as the day goes
Mhm.
by.
Exactly.
Yeah. And aside from that, what would you think would be the best experience right now since you just started that you experience here in our company?
Pag you're doing remote work kasi parang ano siya, yun nga, so remotely is makaka-relate, is yung pwede kang gumising ta's diretso trabaho
Yeah.
na agad,
Well, that's
gano'n.
one I'm doing also. I did.
Siyempre ano, parang prepare, you can
Yeah.
prepare your breakfast or minsan nga kung kaya mo, pwede kang mag-breakfast habang ginagawa yung task mo. Tapos yun siya, sobrang ano siya, sobrang convenient niya. Kunwari parang sabihin natin kung into social media ka rin naman, parang mag-i-scroll-scroll ka lang tapos parang, ay trabaho ko na pala yun, gano'n. Parang kumikita ka na pala.
Definitely. Kasi nagiging advantage yun siya at the same time. Kasi nga, parang prone tayo sa mga social media. So, parang madali lang sa atin yung job.
Parang normal, parang ano siya, naging normal na lang yung araw na, ginagawa mo 'to, you're scrolling through the social media, pero ang pinagkaiba lang, you're being compensated
Yeah,
for
you're
that.
being paid.
Yes, ayun. Kaya parang yun yung isa sa parang main factor. Kasi yun nga, parang dati nun, yung mga naging works ko, syempre, bukod yung pagkagising mo, minsan kasi iisipin mo pa isusuot mo, ganyan.
Mhm.
Iisipin mo pa minsan, lalo na kapag gipit ka na, parang hindi mo alam kung kasya ba yung pamasahe ko papunta sa trabaho. Ngayon na I'm working remotely, I can still do the outfit if I want to. At least pero hindi na siya yung sobrang pressure na sobrang naging thankful din ako sa bagay. Parang sobrang laking factor kapag ano ka, nagwo-work ka remote.
With that,
For advice lang dun sa mga gusto din mag-try sa remote Philippines jobs, try nyo lang. Siguro kayo mismo, kasi siguro marami kasi talaga kayong madabasa online. Hindi lang naman dito sa company, even sa other big companies. Meron talagang good and negative feedbacks. Pero siyempre, wala namang makakasabi or wala namang nakakaalam what's the real thing kung hindi ikaw mismo. So, parang ako kasi kahit naman doubtful ako talaga nung umpisa, aminado naman ako dun. Pero, ayun, parang nakita ko rin naman na, okay. So, ngayon, I'm here naman na. So, try nyo lang. Kahit siguro kahit hindi kayo ready pa. Ako din, hindi rin ako ready.
diba?
Pero, kahit wala kang experience, ganyan. Pero, lagi parang for someone na naging matagal din namang naging unemployed, ganyan. Being ready is not a feeling talaga. It's your decision. So, decision mo na maging ready kahit anong meron ka, i-push mo na yan kasi malay mo, you're missing opportunities dahil sinasabi mo lang na hindi ka ready. So, ayun, malalaman mo lang naman talaga kung ready ka or not kapag nandun ka na. So, ayun, parang right now, if you are that someone na as is, try lang din muna. Tapos parang, pag doon, if it doesn't work, at least you tried. Ayun. So,
Opportunity naman eh. You just need a lot of courage. And malay mo, di ba? Sabi nga ni Blaze kanina, she got applied lang. And then after that, process. And then after the interview process, may training. And now she got hired. And ang funny lang kasi, sabi niya, nakita niya ako on the interview in the TikTok now. And she's the one being interviewed right now. And I'm going to use this video to you guys to apply here in our company. And Miss Blaze, I want to thank you so much for opening and sharing all of your experience here in our company. That means a lot to me and to our company as well. And we are so lucky to have you. And hopefully, when grow here in our own company, you won't forget all the learnings that you learn here. And at the same time, we will help those also na newbies na katulad mo. Diba? And I'm really looking forward to more achievements and learnings come along the way. And yes, to everyone who is watching, thank you for tuning to our Philippines Job Spotlight and see you in the next one. So, Miss Bless, thank you so much for giving me your time, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much.